Hey everyone, today we are painting a Heer soldier from the Ardennes winter, complete with his STG-44. I show you all the steps from base colors to highlights. So let's bring the miniature to life. Let's start with the base coat. I'm using German field gray for the coat. This will give our Ardennes soldier the classic Heer look. Make sure to cover evenly and get into all folds and creases. For the skin, I'm starting with the base of agate skin. This gives a nice warm tone and a good foundation for shading and highlights later. For the breadbag and the punches, I use khaki as the base color. It really gives the gear that classic German field look. For the helmet cover, I apply Corax White. This gives a crispy winter camouflage look, perfect for our Ardennes soldiers. For the gas mask bag and the grenade, I use a Russian uniform World War II. It gives a subtle, warm look that contrasts nicely with the rest of the gear. For the gunsling, I use chocolate brown. This warm tone really make the sling pop against the uniform. To bring out the detail, I apply a dark tone wash on the uniform. This adds a depth to the fold and makes the figure look more realistic. For the skin, I used wrong skin shade to bring out the natural shadows and give the face and hands more depth realism. For the gear, I apply military shade wash. This adds a depth to the breadbag and magazine and other equipment. Give them a warm, realistic look. For layering on the coat, I go back to the German field gray, focusing on the raised areas to bring out the shapes and volume. For the face, I use barbarian flesh to build the highlights and give the skin a more natural look. For breadbag and punches, I use German BG Warrior to highlight the edges and add more contrast. For the helmet cover, I use Corax White to keep a clean winter look. For the layering on the STG-44, I use dark gray to pick out the details and add the depth to the weapon. For the gunsling highlight, I use pale brown to add the contrast and bring out the texture. To attach the brown battleground to the base, I use crocodile glue to make sure everything stays firmly in place. For the vegetation on the base, I use winter grass to complete the cold Ardennes atmosphere. As the base color for the base, I use black to create a strong foundation for the ground. For the base layer, I apply pale brown to give the ground a natural earth tone. To make the base look more like the Ardennes, I glue some stone onto it, adding texture and realism to the scene. For the stones, I use middle stone and concrete to give them a natural, realistic appearance. To suggest snow on the base, I use Corax white, giving the scene that cold Ardennes winter look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy following along as I painting this Heer soldier from the Ardennes. Don't forget to like, comments and subscribe for more miniature painting content.